I love that we're getting more and more into this niche with comment sold clients because I feel like all of them are doing really well. So that's been really cool. Officially hit 805,000 for January, which was sweet.
Dang.
I like kept sending you guys updates. Like, yeah, they cracked 100,000, which is crazy.
Calling Ethan now. He has no idea why or what we're going to talk about, so let's put him on the spot. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing good. What the is that whistling?
Dude, that's the wind here.
I thought you had like birds in your apartment.
No, it's like, so there's a window like right next to my desk, like up here.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know what's going on today, but it's very windy outside.
Connect your, are you on your headphones still? So Ethan, you brought up something really crazy, something really awesome on our last team meeting about the AIDA formula. First of all, would you mind describing what that is and then kind of your learnings on what's actually working better after spending a few $1 million on Facebook and Instagram in the past year?
Yeah, of course. So for those who aren't familiar with it, right, the AIDA formula is sort of a structure to write copy. It's very, very popular. A lot of marketers swear by it. And what it stands for is attention, interest, desire, and action. And it's really an outline for writing copy. You're supposed to draw them in through attention. You're supposed to build on their interests, right? Hit home on their desires, and then, tell them what to do next. And what we found is that taking more of a storytelling approach has actually been much, much more effective for us on Facebook, on Instagram. We think that, this approach, while the AIDA formula, there's value in it, right? And it can be good for people just starting out. A storytelling approach just resonates with buyers so much more. It allows you to really talk about your brand in a different way. And you see this all the time with bigger brands, right? I think the Google ad during the Super Bowl was a perfect example of this, where they're hitting home on emotional levels, right? And they're not just saying, hey, this is Google, this is a product that people use, like it's cool, right? They're going at you from a storytelling approach where they're saying, hey, this is someone that you're gonna connect with, right? Everybody's been in this position, or everybody can relate to it. And you don't even need to hard sell people when you do that, because they put themselves in their shoes, in that person's shoes, in the storytelling approach shoes, and they instantly want to buy, right? So it's been something that's been a very drastic shift for us, and something that we're doing more and more and more of because we see it working so effectively.
Yeah, and even what Mario was saying, like he tried it for one of our clients recently. We were talking a little bit about it, but he switched top of funnel from like kind of more salesy approach. Maybe it was the AIDA formula. I don't know what he was using, but he switched it to their brand story, and it immediately like doubled the return on ad spend top of funnel. So it's pretty incredible the results we're seeing from it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think in addition, like people, when they read that sort of copy, right, it doesn't come across to them like a sales, hey, this person's trying to sell me this on the, on the internet. It comes across more like, hey, this is my story. And I think human nature, that's what resonates with us, right? Everybody loves a good story. And additionally, I would be willing to bet money that those people who buy from more of a story-driven approach are going to be the people that are going to continue to buy for years to come, because they're going to feel that personal connection to your brand. They're not just going to look at it as a product, right? They're going to look at it as an extension of them, as an extension of who they want to be. And that story is going to stick with them for, as long as they continue to buy.
For like e-commerce stores that might be watching this, like what's something they can implement right now to kind of do what you're saying?
For e-commerce stores, I think focusing on what, we call a founder story is a really great place to start, right? You might not realize it thinking about it because it's your life and maybe, it doesn't feel like a story to you, but every business that started, there's a story behind that founder and why that person started that company. And if you dig deep and you think about it, right, I bet everything that I own that you're going to find a founder story in your own approach. And when you start telling that to people, instantly you're going to see how much it resonates with them, right? If people want to hear about, you know, what the why behind this company is, and that founder story really helps them to understand not just you, but also the vision and kind of what encouraged you to get started with your company.
Yeah, it's crazy. When Robbie and I first started like Shopanova, you know, we're like, oh, we're up here in Alaska, no one's gonna take us seriously, and like we're kind of shying away from it a little bit. Didn't use a lot of pictures or videos of ourselves. But dude, I feel like as soon as we switched and like started owning where we're from, like our story, you know, all our ads now are shot outside, and like we're super proud of being in Alaska, and it's actually what makes us different. But so many people now like connect with that and resonate with it. And it like helps us attract clients hugely. So I know it's the same for e-commerce too.
And that's a great point. And even for me, right, a member of the team, right, that story resonates with me. That story makes me feel more connected to what we're doing here on a daily basis, right? And so I think that's a really cool aspect of it too. Like, you've seen it in your own advertising, right? We've seen it in clients time and time again. But internally too, it keeps everyone kind of on the same page. And, you know, you never know who that story might resonate with. I mean, I'm sure in the ads, you know, it's not to target someone like me, right? I'm working with the team internally every day, but I hear those stories and I see them and I feel more connected.
Dude, that's awesome. Well, dude, thanks for dropping gold on us today.
No, happy to be here.